Libby's sister.
Gabby, that's not going to be the best spot for your brain. I wish you could pick the orange or the yellow.
Is this true? That might even be his spot.
Great.
I can't remember actually. All right, kindergarten. I know the red curtain is open for the very first time, right? It's never been open during our class before. And it looks like our performance is happening over there. Joke's on you, it's actually over here. This is Maisie. Can everybody say hi, Maisie?
Hi, Maisie.
She's going to read our first book today. Hopefully we'll get through 3, okay? Give her your full attention. Whenever you're ready, Maisie.
This book is called Madeline. In an old house in Paris, covered in vines, lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. In 2 straight lines, they broke their bread, brushed their teeth, and went to bed. They smiled at the good and frowned at the bad. And sometimes they were very sad. They left the house at 9:30, in rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline. She was not afraid of mice. She loved winter snow and ice. To the tiger in the zoo, Madeline said, "Pooh-pooh." No one knew as well how to frighten Miss Clavel. In the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on the light and said, "Something is not right." Little Madeline sat in bed and cried and cried. Her eyes were red. And soon after Dr. Kong came, he rushed to the phone and dialed 911. "Nurse," he said, "it's an appendix." Madeline was in his arms, in a blanket, safe and warm. In the car with the red light, they drove through the night. Madeline woke up 2 hours later in a room with flowers. Madeline ate and drank, and her bed had a crank. A crack on the ceiling had a habit of looking like a rabbit. Outside there were birds and trees and skies, and so 10 days passed quickly by. One nice morning, Miss Clavel said, "Isn't this a fine day to visit Madeline?" Visitors from 2 to 4 read the sign outside the door, tiptoeing with solemn face, with flowers and a vase. In they walked and said, "Ah, there was toys and candies in a dollhouse from Papa." The biggest surprise by far was her stomach had a scar. "Goodbye," they said. "We will come again soon." The little girls left in the rain. They went home, broke their bread, brushed their teeth, and went to bed. In the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on the light and said, "Something is not right." Afraid of a disaster, Miss Clavel ran fast and faster. She said, "Please, children, tell me what's troubling you." The little girls cried, "Boo-hoo, we want our appendix out too." "Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. Now go to sleep," said Miss Clavel. She turned out the light and closed the door. And that is all there is. There isn't any more.